Hey, what's up everybody? I want to tell you a quick story about a crazy marketing campaign that kind of failed that we did at South by Southwest. So many years ago when I was working at Dine, we were trying to target and work with a lot of media companies, and one of the companies that we managed to get as a client was South by Southwest. And we were like, oh cool, let's try and figure out how to get people to know that Dine is powering the internet for a lot of the brands that you're watching and following around at South by Southwest. I mean, at that point, we were working with record labels, movie studios, media companies. So we had this internet switch that we put in the front of the office, and I was thinking, what if we could get that out there at South by Southwest? Problem is, you need ad space to put a billboard, and you want it to be interactive. It's kind of hard to do with billboard technology at that point. Remember, this is like 2011, 2010 or something. So I came up with this idea with the marketing team where we would make a website and people could turn the internet switch on and off by tweeting at it. So we used Twitter's API, and if you tweeted internet on, it would flick on and change the internet, and it would say this person's tag turned on the internet, this person's tag turned off the internet. Problem is, to make an interactive sign, you need a way to broadcast and stream out that website. Someone on our marketing team had an idea. Why don't we get a projection truck and they could project the website out and drive around Austin, and we'll project it up on buildings. So I got super excited. We got the website built working with the dev team. The marketing team got everything ready. We sent a tweet out, we sent a newsletter out to anyone in the Austin area or anyone going to South by Southwest that we were doing this thing. And we just started to see a bunch of tweets come in, internet on, internet off, and people taking pictures of them turning the internet on and off on Twitter. It was super cool. It lasted for about 30 minutes. The highlight of it is one of the correspondents on The Daily Show actually did it, and they had like 200,000 followers, so that was really cool too. But then they stopped happening. We're like, what the hell happened? This campaign's kicking ass. We're gonna do this for 4 days. We hired this projectionist to come do this. What's going on? Because they're driving around in a van projecting off buildings and stuff. And it turns out the projectionist that we hired didn't get the proper permit in Austin to beam projectile stuff on buildings. So they got shut down. So we got about 34 minutes of activities before the cops shut us down with the stunt. Was it worth it? I mean, we were already there. It took very little effort, and it was still a cool idea. I think it was okay. I mean, the idea was that we wanted to come up with some way to get awareness at South by Southwest. I think if we were able to do it for 4 days, it would have been worth it. So the story here is always look into local laws and permits and stuff when you're doing things, and be creative. Don't just mail it in. Come up with some cool, fun ideas you can do to create an experience for people. A lot of people had fun turning the internet on and off, or seeing their name come up on the wall that it was projecting on. Take advantage of that. People want to be public and do cool stuff like that. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you later. Be creative.
Pitchfire!